And I'm up. Butterbuck. Hello. Welcome back to Star Trek Online. The game. You can pretend to be a Vulcan. Or a Klingon, if you prefer. We all say Qapla' to everybody at Christmas time. Because that is what you say. Qapla'! Because this is the time of Klingons. And let me get the game up here. You don't want to listen to me just talk here. You want to see the game. Game. There it is. Alright. Alright, we got a few things to mention here as we are getting started. You are gonna have to listen to me talking. I may have to adjust the volume a little bit because, slight confession, I have been doing the Q's Winter Wonderland with my other tunes, but because the sounds and voices of some of the NPCs are so obnoxious in that, I have to mute the game and play other music in the background. So I've had the game muted for like almost for the last 5 days because I can't stand the sounds in the Q's Winter Wonderland. I may have to turn the game up a little bit here. I don't know. I forgot what it was before. Hopefully that's okay-ish sounding. You should be able to hear the game. Alright, anyway. So, if you call my tweet, we are continuing the Klingon Civil War. So we did the first 2 missions. And we're now, well, I'm going to consider this part of the plot of Klingon Civil War just to kind of make it a little more interesting here. Since we're kind of on the run from Jimpox and the Klingon Empire, and Starfleet and Alliance are kind of, I don't know what the hell's going on with my Admiral right now. And that Sean suggested we should probably lay low for a while, because we do have she who shall not be named is with us. So we're gonna go undercover and pretend we are not Starfleet for a little bit for these next few missions. So yes, I totally do not look like I belong in Starfleet now. I'm in the tactical uniform of a mercenary. Nobody will know I'm a Starfleet Admiral. Pop-ups. I love the pop-ups that are coming up here. Whatever. Anyway. And just to kind of add to that, I have sent my number 1 and some of my bridge crew to take the Valorous somewhere into hiding, and I will be using a different ship. But, I told you I'd be bringing this ship back at some point. If you remember. Yes, this is the Bajoran Dineros Interceptor. And I have it completely outfitted as a disruptor escort build right now. So let's give you kind of a rundown of what I got. I've used some of the, not reputation, the mission reward stuff that I've been accumulating. So I set this thing up for disruptor. I have the resonant set on here. Is it a full set or? No, it's just a 2-piece. I got rid of the not the torpedo, the console. Wait, what do I have on here? I forget. Hold on. I think it's only the 2-piece I have. No, I got all 3 things on here. So I got advantage of that. So do have a cannon, phaser array, and torpedo. I do have the Nausicaan disruptor set on here too. So I think I got the full 3-piece because that gives you a lot of disruptor power boost, as well as some hull penetration for the 3-piece on it. So we got the phaser, torpedo, and the console right there. And okay, it's the Martok set. The Martok set only had the 2-piece on. Since I decided the 3-piece wasn't really worth having, this explosive shearing torpedo thing, not worth having, but I do want the crit bonus from the 2-piece, so I got the Omni and the console. So I think the thing I got rid of was the torpedo. Yeah, I had a torpedo with it. I am using the Bajor defense set, which gives you nice buffs to kind of everything. Bajor disruptor plasma, energy stopping field, imminent to live, blah blah blah, which basically shoots a big fart cloud out at enemies randomly while you're fighting. It's kind of funny, but yeah. In addition to that, I have a crafted wide arc disruptor dual heavy cannon on here. So, wide arc cannon, nice to have. The experimental weapon is the Voice of the Prophets, which is what came with this ship. It's actually pretty decent as an experimental weapon, fully upgraded. Well, it's not gold, but it's fully upgraded. Consoles, the only consoles I took off the Valorous, I took the binaural infusion circuit and Tachyokinetic converter, because those are really good to have. So I went ahead and took those. But everything else is just what's kind of on here already. Actually, especially I did take the Lorca console too, because that's a good console to have. But I took the reactive armor catalyst, the negotiator, and red metal capacitor, because I use those every now and then. Consoles, I'm using Trillium deplating, House Martok defensive configuration. I went ahead and put my cloaking device on this ship because I don't really use cloaks that often, but I figure it might be good to be in theme to have a cloaking device on the ship. So it's not a battle cloak, so it's not as useful as a battle cloak, but it's still a cloaking device, so it'll be nice to have. Blade of hazard shielding, just for extra defense. Gives you a shield boost. Interface against stability. I don't remember what that's from, but gives me a little bit of damage and hull capacity. Simulated module. And I got one vulnerability locator maxed out for disruptor. And a harmonic resonance relay, which gives me some extra disruptor. That goes with the, yeah, okay, yeah, that's the other piece for the resonance set. So, yeah. That's what we're doing right now. And my only crew, this is important, this is part of the role play as well. My Starfleet bridge crew are not with me. For all intents and purposes, they are not with me right now, so I only have my alien bridge crew members, because at first glance they do not appear to be Starfleet. They appear just to be random aliens, which is fine. So I just have random aliens with me. Everybody else from down here, for all intents and purposes, they are not with me right now. They are on the Valorous, hiding somewhere, staying low. But, you know, I still have a job to do. You know, we still have things we gotta do, so. And last thing you may notice, there is a mission that kind of popped up here. The exchange officer. That pops up when you max out the diplomacy. And this will let you get another bridge officer of an alien faction. Unfortunately, right now, I don't have another bridge officer slot right now, so I'm not going to be doing that. So that's probably just going to be there until I get another bridge officer slot. Otherwise, there's no point in me trying to complete that at the moment, because I can't take another bridge officer. I'm not going to get rid of any of my bridge officers right now either, so that's where we're at. So anyway, picking up from where we left off last time, Jim Fogg attacked Kittimer. J'Ula was betrayed by a car. J'Ula is now with us, with Martok and Adet'pa, and we're kind of on the run from Jimpok's forces and trying to figure out what to do next. So, next episode is Partisans. Let's begin.
Ah, I have discovered the location of the evidence we need to clear our names. Obtaining that data, however, will be difficult. For one, it is stored in a secure facility in the Gorath system. For another, it is held within a system that utilizes cutting-edge data security. Security that goes even beyond my abilities. Fortunately, I happen to know a very talented specialist that can assist us. For the right price. I've arranged a meeting at Shangdu on Nimbus 3. Meet me there, and bring old Martok with you. We can always use some extra muscle.
Okay.
Something you need?
We're going to Nimbus. Is the thing not going to pop up? Because I would like to just transport there. I did click accept, didn't I? Oh, there it is. Transport. Yes, my alien crew ready to go. Nobody will know that we are Starfleet.
This place smells like violence and vice. I can see why Adet'pa enjoys it.
Nimbus 3 isn't exactly Rise of General.
Indeed. This place doesn't hide its purpose behind smiling, half-naked fools and manufactured weather. But enough of that. We need to consider who we're working with and where she's leading us.
Sounds like you have concerns about J'Ula.
She is Mokai. Only an idiot would not be concerned about her intentions. It is no secret how I feel about Jimpok, especially after everything that has happened. But I find myself thinking, we may be replacing one tyrant with another. Should that prove to be the case, I will not hesitate to end J'Ula's reign as well. Even if it means being the Chancellor again.
I can think of worse fates. Actually, no, I'm absolutely on board with what you just said. If you want to be Chancellor again, Martok, I am totally behind you for that.
Ha! Do the job for a day, and see if you say the same thing afterward. For now, let's find this witch of Nimbus 3, and see what sort of criminal mischief she's conjured up for us.
It will be interesting, at the very least. Maybe I'll get to kill the entire bar of patrons again. Remember the last time I was here? That was a long time ago. Killed everyone in the bar. Everyone. Everyone died.
Welcome to Shangdu, an entertainment experience unlike any other. Brought to you by Madron Enterprises. Would you like to hear about our drink specials?
No. Have you seen a Klingon woman in here recently? Claims she's a witch.
Why yes, I saw a particularly fearsome-looking Klingon woman arrive earlier. She wasn't interested in the drink specials either.
Perhaps after we're finished with our business, maybe we'll get a drink.
This is normally where I'd expect a little compensation for letting you cut to the head of the line, but I can see you're not in the mood for a shakedown, so please go on in and enjoy your Shangdu experience.
Thanks. We appreciate your understanding. That was the right answer. Because you know what happened to the last bouncer that was there. They died.
Well, hello. I like the way you're put together, stranger. Buy a girl a drink?
Sorry, I'm looking for a Klingon woman. I like my women spicy.
Oh, bit too rough for my tastes. Klingons. Male or female. Afraid I haven't seen any Klingon women recently. But if you change your mind, I'll be around.
I'll keep that in mind. Let me see, is there anybody else I can talk to before I go to Adet'pa? Let me go down here. The bar.
Something you need, friend?
Good jump, Martok. Get up on the bar. Yes, have you seen a Klingon woman in here recently? Claims to be a witch.
I don't like the look of you. You best step away before I get angry. I've been to Talos before.
You have?
Tell the tale. I've got a Federation death sentence for that. So, you don't want me getting angry.
As you wish. Greetings, Morn. What are you doing here? Have you seen a Klingon woman tonight? I see. Enjoy your night, Morn. And I hope you get back to Quark soon, because this place doesn't suit you. It really doesn't. Yeah, are those Hirogen? That was our Hirogen.
Now's really not a good time for me. Whoever you are.
Apologies. I'm looking for a Klingon woman. Any ideas?
Try Kronos. Place is full of them. Look, I haven't been right since the Iconians hit my planet. Unless you got a nice hit of Axonol for me to numb the pain. Please, just leave me alone.
Very well. Let's move on.
Hey, you. Listen. I need you to help me settle a little bet here with these ruffians.
Actually, I'm looking for a Klingon.
Klingon? I ain't no Klingon. Something wrong with your eyes? Listen, I say that the Cash and Quark got the best pitcher in the league. And these hooligans say that, oh no, it's the Vulcan team's got the best pitcher. Help me out, pal. Who's right here? Me or them?
To my knowledge, you are correct.
See? I told you Cash and Quark are the best. Now pay up. One shot of the best Tranya in our house. Oh, thanks a lot, pal. You're a real upstanding citizen. Hope you find your Klingon.
Happy to be of assistance. Any other funny bar patrons I can talk to? I got one more. Who's this?
Help you with something, stranger?
Seen a Klingon woman in here tonight?
As a matter of fact, I have. She's over in the VIP section with some rough customers. Syndicate, if I were to guess.
Many thanks.
Saw her kick some fella in his tender parts a while ago. Found out the hard way it ain't wise to rile up a Klingon gal. Just saying, she might be in a mood. Tread lightly, you know.
Indeed. Thanks again. I see patronage under Madron has not changed things that much here.
And here they are at last. Did you get a little distracted by the local talent on the way here?
Nothing we couldn't handle. Are you okay there, Martok? I know that patron's standing in your spot and you're getting very agitated. Can't do anything about that.
Ha! This place isn't as wild as it used to be when Hassan and the Syndicate called the shots. Back then, the place was actually interesting. Speaking of the Syndicate, introductions are in order. This is Bar, Captain of the Cold Star.
Arf. Is he not cool?
Your reputation precedes you. Have to say, I've never done business with a hero before. Ought to be interesting, at least.
Hopefully not the kind of interesting that gets us killed.
Couldn't agree with you more. The surly, well-armed Orion next to me is Kenya, and the esteemed daughter of Earth there is Wilkins, our information specialist.
Ladies?
Hear that, Kenya? Called us ladies. I like them already.
Adet'pa speaks highly of your skills.
I'll bet she does. I'm a handy gal to have around. Especially if you're looking to acquire some very secure data from some very cranky folks in a certain empire we all know and love. I gotta say, you don't think small, do you?
Think you can handle the job?
With both hands and my feet if I need them. Relax. Our mutual friend the witch here wouldn't have set up this little palaver if she didn't think I was the right gal for the job. I'll get your data. Don't you worry.
That's what I like to hear.
Picking up a lot of EM interference. Could be some sort of disruption field. I think we need to get out of here now.
Alright. Maven to Valkyrian. Hey. Yo. Nothing. Comms are jammed. We better get out of here.
We've got incoming!
There we go. Oh god, how many of these guys are there? Stop beaming in. Stop.
Yes, the battle is all but won! Keep fighting!
Are we done?
We're being held. Looks like a locals.
Let's see what's on the other end.
Well, well, well. Having a little trouble contacting your ship.
Matron.
Transporter waiting to beam you up? You can thank me for that, friend. Chancellor J'Phok has placed a bounty on your head. Enough latinum to buy a small moon. With that kind of profit on the line, I simply had to turn you into the Klingons. What Ferengi in their right mind wouldn't?
One who didn't want to anger the wrong Klingons.
As far as I'm concerned, the wrong Klingons are about to set sail for Stovokor or Valhalla, or wherever they go when they die. I'm afraid I'm not an authority on the Klingon afterlife.
Adrian, you're making a big mistake here.
I think I'm going to agree to disagree with you on that. Try not to hold it against me. After all, it's just business.
Business might... Heads up, we got incoming again. Adrian, you're really gonna make me kill everybody in the bar again?
J'Phok must be desperate if he's sending mercenaries after us.
That Ferengi's got this place locked down tight. Only way we're getting out of here fast is by getting the bypass codes from him.
Great. Happen to know where he is.
As a matter of fact, I do. The little darling's hiding in the arena.
Well, I think it's time we had a word with him. Let's go.
You mind taking that field down? I got a splinter in my hacking finger.
How did you get a splinter? There's no wood in here. Oh, imagine you're in a cage. Just where I want you.
You are my nemesis, my tormentor, the Odo to my Quark.
True.
This time, though, I'm going to be rid of you at last. There's no way you'll bypass my disruption field and beam out to safety. Yes, that little challenge is beyond even your skill, nemesis.
You're delaying the inevitable, Madron. Give up while I still can, while I'm in a somewhat okay mood.
I think not. As soon as the Klingons and I settle that minor disagreement over my pay, I'll let them resume their hunt and finish you off once and for all.
Unacceptable. Give me options, Gene.
He'll surrender if we can get past that personal shield of his, but there's no way we're knocking it down with our weapons. We can sabotage the generators that are powering the shield, however.
Well, let's make it happen. Move out. I mean, these things?
See how you handle my Mugato.
Are you really sending Mugatos at me? That's killed a lot of Umaros.
How about a little local flavor? They might sting a little. Ah.
My team can handle it. They're just big bugs. One left, Margarine. Sure you don't want to give up?
It's time to release the hound!
No, no, no! Shield's losing power! Crush them, Squamous! Crush them!
Squamous? What? It's a... Yeah, that's a reptile T-Rex. It'll be cheaper if you just surrender.
Well played, but you haven't won yet. With just a push of a button, I'll beam out to my ship and leave you here for whatever bounty hunters or mercenaries that come along.
Something on your mind? Adet'pa?
Oh, not much. Other than I've broken through the jamming and, contacted our ships. It appears they've locked their weapons onto Madron's ship in orbit. All at their weapons.
You might be able to beam out Madron. It'll be a short trip. Do it. Just do it.
Dare. You couldn't! Could you?
I suggest you let us go. Unless you're prepared to find out. Do it. Do it. Beam up. Do it.
First the Klingons betray me, and now this! I'd have better luck dealing with the Borg. Fine, you win. The field's down. Now get out of my bar!
With pleasure.
Let's get moving, before I change my mind and shoot this little Capex for his betrayal.
Oh, I won't stop you, Martok. We can wait until you change your mind. I'm okay with that. But, I guess we better go. Very well. Maven to Valkyrian. Beam us up. Madron. Someday we will... maybe not kill him, but at least arrest him and put him away. Or maybe get him stuck in a time loop or send him to the Andromeda Galaxy or something where we'll never have to see him again.
If the Ferengi hasn't told J'Pak and Imperial Security where we are by now, I'll eat cold, dead gagh. We need to get moving.
Agreed. Is everyone ready to go?
As ready as possible under the circumstances. Nimbus 3 has become considerably more inhospitable. And it wasn't terribly pleasant to begin with.
Indeed. Captain Var, your status?
The crew of the Cold Star stands ready. Some of us a little more than others.
Oh, it's an Orion ship. I was trying to figure out what it was. Oh?
What can I say? This caper's gonna be a real peach. Hell, I'd have signed up just for the bragging rights. Well, that said, the latinum we're getting for this is gonna spend mighty nicely. Think I might spend the entire summer on Risa. Y'all seen those cute little statues they got there? Whew! A girl can get into all sorts of mischief with one of those.
I think it's time we were going to warp. But carrying out. Add to another loading screen. Screen where you wait for the game to load. For the servers to catch up with what I'm doing.
The Lucara is engaging the enemy ahead. I see no need for J'Ula to claim all the glory for herself. Prepare for battle! Kabla!
Red alert. All hands, battle stations. Ships are little but powerful. I have tried not to make this thing a glass cannon like some of my other escort builds, so it should survive.
Damn transmissions from the loyalist vessels, but one of the cowards managed to escape the battle. It will not be long before he returns with reinforcements.
Very well. Our infiltration team is ready to begin when you are. I don't want to call her matriarch, but whatever.
Good. Meet me at the following coordinates within the facility.
You're coming with us? Do you think that's wise? I don't really want you with us.
I am not a leader who hides behind their allies like J'Pak. If the key to his defeat lies in that stronghold, I will be there to seize it. Do I make myself clear?
As crystal.
If you two targs are done growling at each other, we have work to do on Gorath. Adet'pa, remain in orbit on Overwatch. With luck, we'll get what we need before the entire Empire comes to end us.
Alright. Beaming down now. A carrion.
This place used to be a stronghold for House Torg. I recognize the lingering stench of cowardice and dishonor.
It belongs to Imperial security forces now.
We can mock our enemies later, General. Until then, we have work to do.
Indeed.
Yeah, about that. I took a little peek at the data flow around here, and I've located a prime access point. It's not far. I should be able to get what we need there.
Understood. Ready weapons. This place is bound to be heavily guarded. Speaking, let me restock my crew here before we get into it, because I know there's more fighting ahead. Because they love their consumables. Alright.
Locked tight. I handled it. Another blast door unlocked. You're welcome. There's our console, back there in the corner.
Alright, I see it.
Alright. Here we go, folks. Stand back and watch this magic happen. Oh, and if you don't mind, please keep any uninvited guests from putting a disruptor blast in my back while I work. I'd be much obliged.
We'll cover you. We'll work fast. Just endless waves of Klingons.
I think they're learning just how dangerous we are. Ah!
Enough killing.
Okay, good news, bad news time. Which one you want first?
I don't care, either one. Good news.
Well, the good news is I extracted some of the data you were looking for. It's encrypted, but I can crack that later.
And the bad news.
Yeah. Bad news is they broke it up, stored it in several systems here. This here's the first system. I need to crack the next one to get to the rest of the goods.
I see.
Ready to move on, boss?
Yeah. Let's get to it.
Console's behind that big door, at the end of the hall.
Not this one? Let's see what's in here. Polyweave alloy. Not that I need it, but sure, I'll take it.
Here we go again, folks. You know the drill. Keep me safe, get your data. I like the keep me safe part more myself.
I'll protect you.
Klingon intelligence must have lowered their standards.
Lots of death.
Oh, squirrely son of a bitch.
Problem?
Yes, definite problem.
These shotgun shells.
System with me. They shunted the last bit of data before I could grab it.
That sounds like more bad news.
It ain't all bad. I managed to lock the network down before they could get it out or delete it. It's stuck in another system, though. If we hurry, we can get to it before whoever's blocking me does.
Understood. Move out. Man, I made a mess of shotgun shells all over here. Shotgun shell wedding. Interesting.
Like that locked door is going to stop me. Huh.
J'Pak wants them alive. Deny them an honorable death.
Hey guys, why is it sometimes that the V'ger probe thing doesn't work when I click the button? Come on.
I think our last console's behind that door on the right-hand side. Gonna need an extra set of hands here. Our mysterious friend might try to stop me, and I need one of you to run interference for me in the upper security system while I get the data.
I'll assist Wilkins. The rest of you, watch our backs. Alright, what you need me to do? Oh. Ah, mining puzzle. And mining my way past security.
Do you have it? Did you extract the final evidence?
Wilkins?
We got it all right, but the other side knows we did too. You ask me, it's time to get out of here while the getting's good. We can't beam out of here. Room's heavily shielded. Might have better luck in the room just outside, though.
Agreed. Let's move out.
And so your treason, your dishonor grows.
Adar.
I suppose I should thank you. The evidence you've collected will help me keep J'Pak in line. After I take it from your corpses, of course. Do you like my pet?
A lightsaber targ?
It has half your looks and twice your brains. At least I have both my eyes, old man. Training Targs for battle has been a family specialty for centuries. According to legend, my ancestors could fire lightning from their eyes. With this power, they tamed the first wild Targs. Primitive, superstitious nonsense. But in battle, such nonsense can be most effective. As you are about to learn.
Mahri! You dishonor your house and your people! I will drag you to the deepest pit in Grethel and leave you to rot!
You will do little more than fill the belly of my beast, matriarch. You will never live to see the day where I am the Chancellor, the dawn of my empire. Kill them. Make sure the beast is well fed before you return. We will not meet again. Die well.
Not unless you die first. There we go. Alright, these dudes are just standing here. Oh, I'm not dead yet.
I will give you a good death. A warrior's death.
have the evidence of J'Pok's crimes, but it still needs to be revealed to each and every Klingon.
Hold on a second. Can I sit in the chair? Can. Yes. Nice. I am Mr. Cool. Alright, as you were saying.
We have the evidence of J'Pok's crimes, but it still needs to be revealed to each and every Klingon.
And how do you intend to do that?
Once I am back on the Lucara, I will breach security on one of the comsats in orbit over Gorath. After that, I will transmit the evidence of J'Pok's crimes throughout the Empire.
That will take some time.
I think I can quicken that up considerably. I've seen enough of their code to crack one of their comsats like an egg.
Does that work for you, J'Ula?
That is acceptable. Your assistance will be appreciated, Wilkins, and well rewarded. Enough talk. The means to end J'Pok's reign is in our grasp. It is time we put it to use. Kapla!
Apply. Alright, beam out. I guess we're done here. Hashtag, not my matriarch. Did you know J'Ula is the sister of the Kuma? Did you know J'Ula wants to start war with the Federation? Oh. Did you know we ask ourselves why we are helping her? Oh.
Lucara is in position. We are about to begin the process.
Excellent.
And by we, she means me. Hi! First time I've ever been on a Klingon ship, and it's nice and all, but I could do without all the red lights. Makes me nervous.
I know, I kind of wonder how they can see very well with all the red lighting all the time. Anyway, is that going to impair your work?
After what we just went through, this'll be a walk in the park. But seriously, keep the Lucara in one piece and everything will work out just fine.
Expecting company?
Check your long-range sensors. A fleet of Klingon vessels is approaching at high warp. I doubt they are coming for Bloodwine and Gach.
Agreed. All hands. Red alert.
This pathetic crusade of yours ends here and now, fools. Ah, J'Pok's here. Saves me the trouble of hunting him down.
This is the Lucara. Immediate assistance is required. An Empire for the Empire! Come on!
That's improved.
This is the Lucara. Immediate assistance is required.
Defend the matriarch!
Divergent power is affected. Request covering fire and on position.
Yeah, a lot of that to me.
Request covering fire and on position.
Don't break my audio, please, game. It's too early for that. I'm trying to deal with shit myself right now. Nah, I'm gonna blow up. Maybe? Nope. Nope, yeah, I blew up.
What can I say? We like Lady J'Ula's offer more than J'Mpok's.
Just infinite ship spawning here.
Divergent power, defense system. Request covering fire on all positions. Kara taking enemy fire. Divergent power, defense system. Request covering fire on all positions.
Shut up! Nobody's even shooting at you, they're shooting at me.
I speak now to all within the Klingon Empire. Bear witness to the treason of J'Mpok,
The true mastermind behind the attack at Kittimer.
Fire the weapon!
That is J'Mpok's vessel! He fired the weapon!
This dishonor must be avenged! Bah! Nothing but more Mokai lies!
Neither J'Mpok nor J'Ula is fit to lead. I will not follow either of them into battle.
The Empire has lost its way. Helm, set a course for home. Our house must secure its own path forward. Alone.
They are leaving. They abandon us.
Cowards! Traitors all! The great houses have lost their honor! It does not matter. The Empire has no need of a High Council. All it needs is an Emperor.
It was all in vain. The battle was won, but the alliance of the great houses, my brother's greatest work, is lost.
Oh, boo-hoo, boo.
The battle is over.
Hang on. There's so much loot here. Okay, now, as you were saying?
The battle is over. Yet the victory we have earned is bereft of glory. This has taken a toll on Lady J'Ula. I believe she has suffered a crisis of faith. We must leave this place before Emperor J'Mpok sends more of his rabid targs to attack.
Okay. I go.
J'Mbok, in his first act as Emperor, has dismissed the High Council. The alliance of the great houses forged by Tukuvma has been shattered. Those who have not sworn fealty to J'Mbok have split to pursue their own agendas. Only a scant few still stand with House Mokai. Lady J'Ula believes she must follow in her brother's footsteps and seek the wisdom of the monks on board. Only there, she will discover what must be done to restore the Empire and defeat J'Mbok. Now that our names have been cleared, we can move openly again within the Empire. I will contact you when the time comes to travel to Boreth.
Very well. Anyway, our mission rewards. We get armor, which we don't need, and the Nanopole Staff Rifle. Another disruptor weapon with a Klingon lightsaber attachment on it. It's a unique item. It's okay. I mean, I guess we'll take it.
Something you need?
Just a moment. Okay, let me restart characters and we will do the next mission. But technically our names are cleared, so we can go back to the Valors now if I want. But no, I'm going to stick with the Valkyrian for a little longer. At least for this stream. Dun, dun. Why they consume a lot of consumables. Got candy. Alright. What we got next? Knowledge is power. Where's all the snowball fighting? In space, there's no snowball fighting. We're not doing snowball fighting in this this part. That's gonna be like much later. There's no time for snowball fighting. We got Klingon hell to deal with.
Restore her faith in the Empire, in being Klingon. Matriarch J'Ula is going to the monastery on Boreth. Long ago, her brother Tukuvma was a monk. And it is on Boreth where he began his journey on the path to greatness. J'Ula hopes to do the same, that she can follow in his footsteps and save the Empire before J'Mbok destroys it.
Very well.
Something you need?
We shall go to Boreth and take J'Ula to Klingon hell. There is no snow in Klingon hell. I am doing it with my other characters and just kind of accumulating the resources or whatever is needed to buy stuff. So far, really, I haven't found any events really that fun to do. Just kind of like trying to use only weapons that shoot snow is kind of annoying because they don't feel very effective. Yeah, the ship I'm not really that crazy about either, but I'll probably end up getting it anyway just because it's a free ship. I'll take it. place. I'm gonna try to do maybe 3 parts of this tonight. Because this part and the next kind of go together. I'd like to do both of those together tonight. Get all the Klingon mysticism out of the way.
Your arrival is timely. Several ships from rival Klingon houses are fighting to control this system, despite its long standing as neutral ground within the Empire. I will not see this sacred place brought under the heel of any house, great or small.
How would you like to deal with this situation? Oh dear. No, I'm not calling you Matriarch. J'Ula.
This is a petty squabble between packs of rabid targs. Nothing more. Let them growl and gnash their teeth. There are more important matters waiting to be resolved. We should ignore them and proceed to the monastery, my lady.
No, I will not abide this. I will show them the error of their ways, and give them the chance to leave this place with honor. Should they refuse, I will meet them in battle.
Very well. Yellow alert. I'll take us in.
Perhaps your words will reach these curves, J'Ula, but I'll keep my weapons ready.
I'm on yellow alert. Not red alert. If you want to fight them, J'Ula, go ahead and fight them, because I don't need to fight them.
But that is a language we all speak.
Klingon vessels.
Well.
This is
Hey.
J'Ula of House Mokai. You dishonor yourselves and your houses by fighting at this sacred place.
What?
In the name of Kalis, I ask you now to stand down and leave the system. Remember who you are.
How dare you force me to decloak?
So, the great J'Ula comes to Boren. I am surprised you have the nerve to show your face, woman. And you travel with Martok. He carries the sword of Kalis. A true Klingon warrior could seize the throne of the Emperor with such a weapon.
Like Martok?
No, I will not stand down. But I will give you and that old fool a warrior's death.
Bold words. If you think you can take the sword from this old fool, by all means try.
Because I put a cloak on it. That's why. So much for diplomacy. Now we can go to red alert.
I will finish what J'Phok
Yeah. It's on fire, yo.
I think we've shown them the error of their ways. I'm sure they'll regale their ancestors with this precious knowledge once they arrive in Sto-vo-kor. Now, let's get on with it and do what we came here to do.
I find myself in agreement with Martok, my lady. We have wasted enough time. We should go to the monastery now.
I agree.
Very well. We shall proceed, before we find ourselves having to deal with more dishonorable Bachtak.
Agreed. Valkyrian out.
We should be cautious. J'Phok may seek to curry favor with the monks as well.
Indeed, their words hold weight for many throughout the Empire.
Come along, my Klingon friends. To Boraf we go.
It is time. Martok, Adet'pa, I shall meet you on the surface.
Send me the coordinates, and I'll meet you there as well.
When we reached out to the monks, their instructions were quite clear. Only Adet'pa, Martok, and myself will be allowed to enter the monastery on this day.
Okay. So why am I here? I see. What would you have us do while you're planetside pretending to be the main character?
I would ask you to remain on overwatch here. We cannot afford to be disturbed in the monastery. Should more of these fools arrive, I'd like you to explain our need for privacy to them, with weapons, if necessary. And if it is J'Pak who comes to disrupt things, feel free to begin with weapons.
That's a very Klingon thing to do. Okay. Understood. Good luck down there.
Once more, seekers come to Borth. Will they find what they seek? Time will tell.
Time, indeed, will tell.
My brother walked these halls. May I find a path forward here, as he once did. A path to save the Empire.
We must be cautious. If the monks are loyal to J'Pak.
They are not. We're still breathing. If these halls were the home of traitors, we'd be on our way to Tovakor by now.
Matriarch J'Ula, General Martok, Captain Adet'pa. Come forth. We have many things to discuss.
He is so good at projecting his voice from all the way over there.
Let's see what the monk has to say.
Yes, I am. I am Klingon J'Ula. Yes. The worst part of the Klingon Civil War arc has begun.
You know our names, Timekeeper. What is yours?
I am Tenavik, son of Vok. My grandmother was of House Mokai, and my mother served your noble brother with honor, as you well know. But once, I was a son of none, like my father before me, and the child you lost.
How?
That is a secret I buried with my child. How do you know of it?
House Mokai is not the only holder of secrets, Matriarch. Now, if you are here to seek sanctuary from your enemies, I cannot grant it.
That is not why I am here. I seek the wisdom of the ages, like Takufma before me.
I have spoken to many here with fire in their eyes. The same fire I now see in yours. They enter with conviction, always. They leave broken.
Under other circumstances, we could speak of such things for days. Unlike you, time is a luxury we do not have. So I shall be blunt. Will you help us or not?
If you stand prepared to pay the cost for what you seek, I will assist you in finding it. Follow me. Come this way.
I'm like 20 steps ahead of you.
Our path lies beyond these doors.
You are unfit to carry the sword of Kalis Martok.
You dishonor yourself for
Yep.
suffer. Continue through these doors.
I hate trying to fight with this character.
We have arrived. Your enemies are a bold and desperate lot to violate the sanctity of this place. Perhaps their deaths will be a warning to any other fools who would dishonor themselves so.
If there's one thing I've learned, it's that there's no shortage of fools willing to fight in a burning house.
Indeed. Thus we shall remain vigilant. When you are ready, you can conduct the ritual and seek the guidance you desire, J'Ula.
Yes, give me those Klingon drugs. Yes, breathe in the fumes.
Where are the others, Tanavik? What is happening?
Patience, Matriarch. What you seek will be revealed in time.
It is not possible. And yet, you stand before me now. Kalis, the unforgettable. Kalis, the unforgettable.
And you are J'Ula, matriarch of House Mokai. Long has it been since your bloodkin came to this chamber, seeking the wisdom of great rulers long dead. And now it is your turn, it seems. Speak! What would you ask of me?
The Empire is shattered, and a mad tyrant sits upon your throne. How can I repair the damage done, and restore what has been lost?
So much like your brother, he too sought unity. He thought he could find it through diplomacy at first, but in the end, well, you were there. You know of his solution, and the price he paid for it. If I am to guide you, I must know your heart. To begin, I will test you against the great evil from our distant past. Fight with honor.
Yeah. The Ghost of Christmas Past.
Wisdom? Come then! I have but one lesson to teach. It ends with your death!
Molo, I will send you back to Grethor in pieces!
You gotta hammer that attack button. Yeah. Heal.
Do not lose focus, J'Ula. Return.
Oh, I gotta start over all over again. Damn it.
Try again.
Breathe in more fumes. Alright, this time I'll just shoot you. Yeah, an achievement. There we go.
Well,
Have fought honorably.
You remind me of your vessel's namesake. Take this in honor of your victory.
Ah, hey. The key to Christmas past.
We have one foe that challenges all Klingons from birth to death. Ourselves. Your second trial will bring that challenge to life. Fight well!
And now we challenge the Ghost of Christmas Present.
To end yourself. One final punishment for all your sins. Are you ready? Let us go to Grethor together.
Enemy targets on.
No! You speak the language of fear, of defeat. I deny your spirit. I shall remain Klingon!
Flanking damage detected.
A battle hard fought against a foe most deadly. Kavan, take the key and prepare. Your final trial of soul is measured upon death. If it is heavy with dishonor, the barge of the dead will deliver them unto Veklar at the gates of Grethor. However, if they have filled their heart with honor and glory, if they died a good death, then they will be welcomed in Stovokor. I would know if you are worthy to join me and our honored dead. And the one true way to know the measure of a Klingon soul is to meet them in battle.
Is to fight, yes. Oh, yeah, I know.
This shall be your final trial. Show me you have the heart of a warrior born.
Yes, now we must fight the Ghost of Christmas Future. Will J'Ula learn the true meaning of Christmas? Oh, you know this.
To fight the unforgettable, there is no greater honor for a Klingon!
If you want to defeat me, fight with your blade in hand.
Up. Who?
Come on! A glorious battle worthy of song, brave J'Ula. You have shown me your heart, and it is that of a true Klingon warrior.
Okay.
The 3 keys are yours. Tenavik will know what to do with them. Now go! Bring glory to your house, and to the Empire! Kapla!
You honor me, Kalis. We shall meet again in Stovokor, and sing songs of glory with the honored dead. Farewell.
You returned to us. Did you find what you were looking for?
I did.
I saw Kalis. He tested me, and I was not found wanting. I was told to give these keys to you, Tenavik. Kalis said you would know their use.
You might be wondering, just as I am, just how the hell she got keys from a fever dream. I don't know.
This is unexpected, but I shall abide. Though you have passed the trials of Kylos, your guidance here is not complete. There is still more for you to learn.
Would this involve a time crystal, by chance?
Oh, time crystals.
I would know more of your meeting with the man whose blade I carry. Was it actually him? Or some sort of hallucination?
This is a very good question, Martok. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get an answer to that.
It was he. The one called the Unforgettable. I faced him in battle, and I have the bruises to prove it. There will be time to speak of Kalis later. For now, we will follow Tanavic to our next destination.
Maybe he was a Q, playing a big prank on J'Ula. Ah, that would be an incredible twist.
This is Lucara. Matriarch, an enemy fleet has arrived. It looks like J'Mpok.
Signal is jammed. We can expect their troops soon. Be ready to fight.
Yeah, they're already here.
Good. Perhaps J'Mpok will read them himself, and we can put an end to all this.
Wait, where did Tanavic go? I lost him. Oh, he's over there. I think that's him right there. Okay, no, that is not Tanavic. Where is he? Where is that man? I hate how I can't do auto fire with these. J'Ula does not have auto fire, so I gotta keep hammering the button over and over. Ugh. I'm going to get a cramp in my fingers from this. There's Tanavic. Martok just appears. How did he get all the way back over there? Tanavic, you coward, you ran away.
Our path lies beyond these doors.
For Kalis! For the Empire! Attack!
Endless waves of Klingons. nothing but a meat grinder. Yeah, it's like I keep trying to use my shortcuts and it's like, no! The shortcuts do nothing.
Lies beyond these doors.
Okay, which door do we want me to go through? This one? Alright, won't you just leave me alone? Stupid Klingons.
Come with me, warriors. Beyond this door lies a bridge. Upon it are 3 pillars. They are unlocked with the keys you earned in the trials. As I unlock the pillars, there will be 3 challenges.
First, what is your favorite color? Second, what is your name? Third, what is the speed of an unladen swallow carrying a coconut?
Tell me of the first challenge.
Will be haunted by spirits from your past. Should they catch you, they will come forth and attack.
If you hit by the past temporal anomaly, you will be attacked by enemies.
Tell me of the second challenge.
The present will do what it can to chain you in place, and the weight of time will take its toll upon your body.
Tell me of the third challenge.
The future can be a minefield. If you run blindly into it, you may find yourself caught in its blast. Thus, you must be wary.
Okay, just avoid everything.
Trials, challenges, is everything you do so complicated, Tenavik?
Very good question, Martok.
It has been so since the time of Kailash, General. It is our duty to honor the traditions of our ancestors.
Traditions of our ancestors are mostly bullshit, but I go along with it anyway.
We know what we need to do. Let's get to it.
The thing that sucks about this is that I gotta keep hammering the attack button while trying to move at the same time. It's kind of hard to do. I'm trying to do it all with one hand. It's really stressful. Way to fuck up, Tenavik. I was like, why doesn't this place have an anti-transporter shield? Okay, this one's not so bad. It just kind of stays in place. Just gotta remember to move out of the way every now and then. Shit that spawned on top of it. He done?
I see I can still rely on you to do the hard work, Matriarch.
Why is he here?
Reap the benefits.
Can anybody just beam in here?
Shall I? Tread lightly, old man. This room is filled with time crystals. The monks might be displeased if any of them came to harm.
The only thing about to come to harm is you, Tachtek!
In a room full of time, yours is up.
We shall see who is out of time, traitor!
Of course, I still gotta dodge the bullshit in here. Damn it. Good damage.
Before you die, you will experience bliss! I swear it!
And this whole room is beige.
You first. I've experienced more than my share of peace.
A typical woman, dancing when you should be fighting! Another time, another battle!
Another battle.
Tachtek didn't like the way we danced.
Ah! Run while you can, Makhui!
Pathetic. The wind does not respect a fool, and neither do I.
Just staying up on the honor in my house.
His good fortune won't last forever. When we catch him, and we will, it is he who shall experience speech.
This chamber is impressive. For a room filled with temporal weapons.
Oh, temporal weapons?
An interesting perspective. In this chamber, there is a crystal meant for Lady J'Ula alone. When used, it will show her fate, should she continue on her current path.
Go on.
Not all are fated for greatness, and the truth is difficult for the mind to bear. And should you take the crystal from here, your fate will be sealed forever.
Pick a crystal. Any crystal. And it is yours.
A warning, Matriarch. The present is a veil between anticipation and horror. Lift the veil, and madness may follow.
Oh no, Martok. Or... me, no. I cannot be dead. It's all your fault. All your fault, J'Ula. And the Alachi are fight here too.
No! No! No!
You destroyed Kronos. Oh, but you touched another crystal. Maybe that wasn't the right one. Fire beam. I think the second one probably is a better option than the first one.
Matriarch, Lady J'Ula.
I'll take the second one.
Are you well?
I'll take the second crystal.
What you have seen is for you alone.
No, I will have no secrets from these two.
First I saw the end of Kronos, and the Empire. I then saw a matriarch of flames emerge from a pit. She held aloft the sword of Kalis, and all accepted her leadership. The houses of the Empire stood united once more.
Matriarch. A fitting description of you as leader of House Mokai.
Perhaps, but the sword is Martok's to wield, not mine. The fire pit seemed to be on Kronos, but I know of no such place. If it is there, it is well hidden.
What are you doing? Adet'pa, why are you pointing your fist?
Such visions can mix metaphor and reality in the minds of those who witness them. And yet, I believe I know what must be done.
Explain.
Yeah. I would like to hear an explanation of all that as well, especially as the one who currently carries this sword of Kalis.
Your concern is understandable. I will explain once I believe it is safe to do so. Your enemies may be preparing another attack as we speak. Come. All will be revealed soon.
Oh, Klingons, I gotta fight.
I will avenge my brothers.
He has a lightsaber battle.
Leave here alive.
Your brothers died as traitors, and you will join them soon enough!
Blah, blah, blah. Oh, he has the gravity gun. I don't remember him having that before.
Do you hear? Your brothers call to you.
J'Ula kick.
Join them in death.
So many sons of none have faced similar fates, used as weapons, sacrificed by the sons of houses great and small. I will warn you, brother. We should keep moving. Come with me. Our destination is not far. Come with me, warriors.
What else is there left to do?
seems familiar to me. I think I saw it in my vision.
That is probably no coincidence, my lady. Tenavik, why have you brought us here? What is this place?
Some time ago, this chamber was used to create a clone of Kalish the Unforgettable.
Why would you bring us here? Do you mean to make another clone of Kalis?
No. The clone of Kalish served the Empire well. He was the warrior we needed then. The clone we mean to bring forth is a warrior fit for today's battles.
Is that wise? Why bring a clone of another long-dead leader to life?
You know the power of legend quite well, General. The weapon you carry speaks to that. Your objective is noble, but the odds against you are great. With a warrior of legend at your side, your chances for victory grow considerably. Come, we have much to do, and another attack could happen soon.
Very well.
First, I need you to open the cloning pit. Next, open the floodgates.
Oh, I was gonna try and jump in there. It won't let me jump in there.
Lava. The fire from my vision?
Time is the fire in which we're born.
I wanna go. Hit me in the lava. Ah, good, I can stand in the lava. Okay. Victory is mine.
Everything is in place. We are prepared to begin the cloning process.
I just want to point out that they make Klingon clones out of lava. Just process that for a few minutes.
Then proceed. Bring your legendary warrior back to us, Tenavik. I look forward to meeting them.
She returns to us.
And the cloth too, just happened to be there. Made from lava. Yeah, oh. And who is this? Am I supposed to know who this is?
Laurel. I remember her. How proud she was to stand at my brother's side during the war with the Federation. The battles she fought to preserve his vision, no matter the cost. She was a great and powerful leader. one of the few strong enough to become Chancellor. You chose your legend well, Tenavik.
I do not understand. She does not wake. Her soul is missing. The body lives, but without the soul. It remains in a state of torpor.
Yes. Maybe I should have remembered to put the soul in when I made the clone. Oopsies. What?
How? How are we to find a missing soul?
There are ways this could be done, my lady. Some of the great secrets known to our house border on the supernatural. I will need to conduct some research at one of our secure facilities.
Oh shit. The secrets of our house border on the bullshitty side of bad writing. Yes, man. Did we just make shit up?
I am beginning to see why the people of Nimbus 3 called you a witch. Very well. If this can be done, let us do so, while we still can.
We shall safeguard Lorel within this chamber, while you do what must be done, Matriarch.
Understood.
Guard her well, Tenavik. We will return as soon as we can.
Our ships
Be
are
soon.
ready to beam us up at your command, my lady.
Beam up. So I can go back to the real main character. Ah.
You have held the line well, I see.
Was your mission a success?
It was, in several ways, though there is more work to be done. I will debrief you once we have dealt with our enemies in battle.
Understood. All hands. Battle stations.
My crew tells me you fought well. A compliment not easily earned.
Oh, pretty explosion.
I see you managed to kill another son of Nan. No matter. There will always be more. He did what I needed of him. He stalled your advance long enough for reinforcements to arrive, and for that I will honor him. Once I have killed you, of course. You and the rest of that pathetic rabble.
You've tried before and failed. This time won't be any different.
Indeed. And I have grown weary of his vain, empty threats. The time for battle has arrived.
Understood.
We have bigger things to deal with than a car. But since he has put a fleet in our way, I will be happy to destroy it, and him, before we move on. Fight well, and with honor!
Kapla.
I'm surprised you aren't running in terror, Matriarch.
I'm
some perk.
Perhaps you remember what it means to be Klingon after all!
We have never been unlike worm. I leave you with one final gift, my lady.
We have a problem. Akar's final gift was a new virus, custom-made for the Lucara. Critical systems are failing throughout the ship, including the antimatter containment fields.
Can you stop it?
Not in the time we have left. And, thanks to Akar, our escape pods are offline. We are unable to abandon ship.
Okay, well, I guess... Alright. Stand by and prepare for emergency transport.
The Lucara warp core is triggered. Get out of there!
It was an old ship.
She carried me safely to this time, served me well in so many battles. To come so far, achieve so much, only to be taken from me by a treacherous coward. I will not forget, and I will avenge your loss, Lucara. I swear it. That craven Vec will no doubt call for aid from J'Pak, and we have a great task to prepare for. We must leave this place, and soon.
Agreed. All decks report in, Admiral. We're standing by and ready to depart the system on your command. Even though I'm not really here, I'm just transmitting from afar. What?
I believe the matriarch has a way forward, though not without cost. She is prepared to use what she has learned. But first, there is the matter of L'Rell and her missing soul. One day, J'Ula must go to Kornus and confront J'Pak, but not today. Where she must go next, I believe that will be a strange journey indeed. I will contact you once I have completed my research. We would be honored to have you at our side for the next challenge that awaits us.
Okay. So for this, we get a Disruptor dual cannon, which is not important at all. And you get the lightsaber bat'leth that we saw before. That's the unique item, so might as well take that.
Something you need?
Yes, I want to get out of this Klingon hell. I don't need to restock anybody, do I? No. Alright. We're gonna do